Welcome back, everybody. This is Eric here with Iraq Veteran 8888. We've got another hunting video for you today. We're going to be out here at Independence Ranch. It's about an hour below Austin, Texas. Beautiful ranch out here. It is just a wonderful day. Not too humid. Everything's looking really nice. We're going to be putting the 100 grain Swine Smasher through its paces. You guys probably remember from SHOT Show where we talked about the 100 grain loading from Sharps Rifle Company. We're going to be running the 25-45 Sharps caliber. We've got their barrel and my AR here. We're running an AAC SDN6 suppressor to keep it kind of somewhat quiet. We're running an Armasight Zeus thermal. We're running the Relia bolt carrier group and carrier. And we're going to put this little 25-45 to the test with the 100 grain Swine Smasher, and I'm going to shoot the biggest dang hog that I can possibly find. So let's get settled in and have a look. This is going to be a great hunt. We're going to be down here for several days. This is just the beginning. We're also going to try to go after some coyotes and foxes later. They're having a heck of a problem here at the ranch with pesty coyotes carrying off all their animals and everything. So we're also going to put the 100 grain Swine Smasher to the test with some coyotes and predators as well. So hopefully we'll have some luck. We'll get settled in. We'll talk a little more as we go. Let's do it. All right, we're getting settled into our stand here. Literally, we're just hunting from the ground right here. It's important to practice your shooting skills from stuff like a shooting stick. I'm running a Primos trigger stick. A lot of times in the field, you're going to be dealing with tall grass. And sometimes it's handy to have something like a shooting stick, but you can see it's just a monopod. So it's good to always practice shooting from these types of positions because you never know. Like in this case, we're in a hunting situation. We're in a good spot. We're on some bait here. We're in a really good place. We're going to see if anything comes in that's noteworthy, and if it does, we'll kill it and talk about it. I'm really excited to see what this 100 grain Swine Smasher can do. We typically don't do a lot of hunting footage, but I think that this is something that's really cool. You know, a lot of you guys have been asking about this caliber, wanting us to talk more about the 25-45 Sharps. So let's see what happens. Okay, here they come. Get ready. I'm gonna kill the biggest one I possibly can find. See him. I'm waiting. That looks like a pretty big dang hog, so we're gonna be eating good tonight. I don't know if I should be that cruel or not, people. I think today we're gonna live and let live. I took out the largest hog of the group. They're obviously not afraid of me, but they're just hanging out. They came back. So we're gonna get down there and have a look at our kill. All right, so there's a 100-pound hog. That's gonna be some good eating, good table fare there. It was a nice clean shot. The 100 grain Swine Smasher delivered the goods. Straight cranium shot, very humane kill, right down. Not a single problem. She didn't budge, right down in the dirt like it was supposed to. The neat thing about that 100 grain Swine Smasher is it's a monolithic style projectile that is modeled after a lot of the A-square designs that the big game hunters used. So when you scale it down to something like an AR, somebody just had some luck maybe, but when you scale it down to something you know, like an AR, it just really makes that 25 bore really get that penetration, as much penetration as you can get out of a 25 caliber bore. So that's pretty interesting. That's my first hog kill actually ever, but you know, I used the 100 grain Swine Smasher for my first hog kill, so that's not bad. Definitely not a monster, but that was the biggest one out of the group. We had about 30 hogs come in, and believe me, I was tempted to keep shooting them because when I fired that shot, that suppressor, the SDN6 there, it didn't even bother them because it didn't have that loud crack to it, and I could have kept killing them. They didn't care. They weren't worried about the fact that I was there. But we still got a long weekend ahead of us. We're gonna go see if we can look at the scrap heap over there where they throw all the junk away, and we might see if we can call in some coyotes here in a little bit. So we're gonna go get on the fence here and break out the call and see if we can kill some coyotes. Right, we've settled into a place called Hog Run Road. It's kind of a little go-between where they're known to pass through and everything, so we're gonna hang out here in the shade, try not to get toted off by mosquitoes, and we'll see if we get some hogs to come in. We'll report what we find. There's a bunch of them. They're coming towards us. They're coming towards us. Wait till them to get in range. I can't see them. Okay, I'm on them. Get him, get him, get him. Smack him. Good shot. Smack him. They're down. Okay, good shot, Chad. They were down for the count. That was two big ones. Good job. All right, so Chad got him a couple of hogs here, a couple of large sows, maybe 100 pounds, we'll see. But nice clean headshots, no problem there. 100 grain swine smasher doing its job just like it did yesterday. We've still got a lot more hunting to do, and we got to get back to camp because our sweepstakes winners that I told you about before, they won a chance to come out here and come shoot. The owner of Sharps Rifle Company's out here. The winners of the sweepstakes out here. We came out here to do some filming and of course showcase the Swine Smasher, which of course you can see is definitely living up to its name. So we're going to get back and see how they fared. I heard that they shot 4 hogs today and they used the standard Sharps rifle. I brought one that was hydro dipped and everything and like a camo finish. So we're going to show you that rifle and then we'll have a talk with them about their experiences with the 25-45. As far as I know, it's the first time they've shot anything with it. So let's go back and chat with them about their kills earlier. And we're going to eat lunch and get back out here and do it some more. So that's Chad's first hog. He one-upped me, of course, like he always does. So yesterday I killed one nice fat sow, and then today he had to double up on me. So we'll get out there this afternoon and see if maybe I can do a little bit better. I think we both might get behind the trigger and see what we can do. Cool stuff. All right, guys, well, Chad's kill was pretty dang awesome there. We moseyed back into camp here and ran into Michael and Matt, and they actually put in for the drawing for this particular hunt, and they're the winners, okay? And part of that drawing, they get a 25-45 factory Sharps rifle, and they got to come out and do some hunting, and you guys got on some hogs a few minutes ago.
That's right.
Tell us about it.
Well, I got one, took one in headshot, and Michael got 3.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to get 3. One came down, showed himself with a pack. I was able to drop the first one. The other one stuck around, so I dropped the second and was fortunate enough to get the 3rd.
Good deal. Yes. Y'all happy with the Swine Smasher doing its job?
Yeah.
Very much so. I'm very impressed with it.
Good deal. All right, we actually have Jay Lesser here as well. He's the owner of Sharps Rifle Company. We're probably going to try to run into him at some point, have a chat with him and his son Rick, but I'm glad you guys are having fun. We're actually right in the middle of hunting right now, so I'll tell you what, we're going to get back in our stands, try to have another go. But those kills look great. I'm glad you guys are having a good time, and it was nice to meet you all here and everything. So overall, I mean, 25-45 is a pretty good contender.
Oh yeah.
Y'all ever shot hogs before, either one of you?
Oh no, this is a first for me.
First? All right. Well, let's get out there and get some more. Yeah, Chad and I are going to go our separate ways. They're going to get back in their stand. We're going to get on over here and see if we can pop a few hogs.
Sounds good.
Let's do it. All right, we've all went our separate ways. Matt and Michael are back in their stand. We're in our stand. We're going to have a go. We're in the same spot we were in earlier where Chad shot the hog. It's real quiet, so we're going to have a look, see what happens, and we'll report anything that we killed, just like we've been doing. It's been a really fun weekend so far. We're going to keep going. All right, guys, well, this hunt is kind of coming to an end. This is going to be the last time that we're going out. It's been a wonderful weekend. We've really enjoyed ourselves. The staff here at Independence Ranch has been awesome. We typically don't do these kind of videos, so this is something that's kind of new for us. We don't do a lot of hunting content, but I'll tell you what, in case you can't tell, we really enjoy putting together this type of content. Always awesome when you can put food on the table. We love hunting hogs. The staff here has been great. You know, the sweepstakes winners looking like they're having a good time. Michael and Matt there got to kill a ton of game. We didn't get to film every single kill. I mean, there's so much going on this weekend. Everybody in different places moving around. I didn't quite get to talk to everybody I wanted to, but definitely everybody put forth a lot of effort to put this together and get us all out here. So we're gonna pop a squat and see if these hogs will move in, and we're gonna have some fun. Alright guys, so it's getting a little bit darker. We're waiting on the hogs to come out. They're probably going to wait till it's nighttime before they start popping out. So we're going to give them a few more minutes and hopefully they'll reveal themselves. We're just going to sit here and wait. So we've got these humongous hogs behind us. You hear them? They're literally 15 yards behind us and they're not happy. So Chad, why don't you turn around and see if you can see them? I'm taking the shot. It's a big one. I'm killing him. He's gonna come out in the open. It's a pretty big hog. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Alright, well, we just took a triple shot. We landed 2. I took a shot at a huge sow, but she had small pigs all around her, so I think we hit the... Oh, there she is. There she is. They're coming back. They're coming back. Just give them a minute. That one in front is pretty big. Chad, wait, because there's a big one right there. I want her to come in. All right, everybody ready? On 3. Yes, on 3. 1, 2, 3. She's down. Boy, I put down that big sow. Hell yeah. Dude, it slammed her. She's done. Lights out. Well, we got 3 hogs on the ground, but we heard some coyotes just raising utter hell over here. So we're gonna break out the predator call and we're gonna see if we can't get him in. But overall, really good hog hunt. But the icing on the cake would be a couple of dead coyotes for the ranch. They always love to see dead coyotes, so we're gonna give it a try. See if we can't call them in. All right, guys, it's been a really exciting weekend, but we are getting close to coming to a close here. We still got a bonfire to go hang out at, but we got a nice clean shot on this sow here. Nice pass through, perfect shot in the shoulder. Instant incapacitation, very humane shot. No suffering at all. She went right down, right in her tracks, lights out. She didn't know what happened. We did get good pass through, good penetration. you can't really ask for better than that. That was a 100-grain Swine Smasher. We've got a couple of other ones we're going to look at over here. That was definitely the biggest one of the lot in terms of hogs. You know, we had quite a few come in. They're used to this area. They come around here all the time, so naturally it's a kind of a feeding spot for them. They're used to coming into this area. But not bad. I don't really know what she weighs, but I would imagine at least 100 pounds. So that's about the average size here. Some, you know, hogs have been shot out here that are definitely bigger. But let's move along. That's definitely a nice one. That's going to be some good table fare. Obviously, we're eating everything that we shoot. So we'll get her dressed out and she'll go on the grill. Let's go check out some of the other ones. This here's a smaller hog that Rick, Jay's son, took with the 100-grain Swine Smasher. Nice clean cranium shot, instant incapacitation, good clean pass through. You know, hogs tend to have very hard skulls, and if the shot placement is not impeccable, a lot of times a bullet will actually ricochet off of their skull, off the cranium. So that's a nice clean pass through. Not to get overly scientific, but hey, we're putting meat on the table. You know, that's what we were here to do. The 100-grain Swine Smasher is doing its job. The guns are delivering the goods. I mean, obviously an AR is always going to work as long as you take good care of it. Nice thing about the 25-45 barrel, swap her out. It's just a quick barrel change. Really easy to get into the caliber if it's something you guys want to try out for yourselves. We've enjoyed it. This has been a great weekend. There's so much more that went on that we couldn't even showcase. So it's one of those deals where I almost need 2 or 3 camera crews to go around with all the different groups and kind of show everything off. But it's not over. We're going to go have some fun, hang out for a bit, but we've really enjoyed our weekend, and it's just been a wonderful time here at Independence Ranch. You know, this is definitely not a hunting show scenario where I'm gonna, you know, talk about everything, but it's one of those deals that when you're in these situations, you feel like you have to thank everybody that helped make it happen. I mean, so definitely the staff at Independence Ranch, just a great bunch of people, very accommodating. I mean, they really go out of their way to make sure that their customers are well taken care of. And this is the first sort of professional hunt I've ever been on in terms of having somebody put me somewhere, tell me what's going on, schedule it. I mean, they schedule your meals and everything, and I'm not used to that. I'm used to just going in the woods and kind of having at it. But this is definitely an interesting opportunity. I really enjoyed coming out and doing it. You know, Matt and Michael over there, you know, they had a great time. I'm glad that they got to come out and kill some hogs. Both those guys have never shot a hog before, so that was awesome. You know, to see those guys, you know, really happy with what was going on. I think what we're going to put together in the future, I'm going to do some type of, I don't know if I'll do a drawing or just randomly select, but I think we're going to take one of you viewers on a hunt. So stay tuned for that. There'll be details coming through. Follow us on social media. Make sure you follow us on Facebook. If you want to go on a hunt with us, make sure you follow us on Facebook. There'll be more details over there on Facebook. So that's pretty cool. Let's finish things out. Wait for the sun to come up, and we'll elaborate on things a little more. But that's not bad. That's good table fare. All right, guys. Well, it's the morning that we're leaving. I've got Jay Lester here, the president of Sharps Rifle Company. Jay, thanks so much for including us in this hunt. And I know those guys that won this hunt and they won the rifle, they were so happy to be here. I know you guys, your flight got delayed a little bit. You were a little late getting in.
Yeah. We were happy to provide this hunt and happy to ring the Swine Smasher out on swine and show everybody what it's capable of doing. Yeah, it's the 1st of May today, and we were delayed by a blizzard. So we make this stuff in Wyoming, and Wyoming's a wonderful place to live, but it comes with its price, and the price is blizzards the 1st of May. So
cold weather, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't fathom that. You know, we're down in Georgia. You know, we're in t-shirt weather about probably 7 months or 8 months out of the year or more sometimes, and it's just so weird. I don't ever go north often, so maybe we need to come up your neck of the woods and suffer a bit.
Well, in Wyoming, we have 9 months of winter and 3 months of rough snowmobiling. So it's
nice. Nice, absolutely. So on this last day, you were actually in the stand with Matt and Michael. You kind of helped them a little bit, coached them a bit. So tell us a little bit about that. How'd that go for you?
That worked out great. It was fun to see the excitement, and those guys had a blast. I believe they had a good time. They made some incredible one-shot kills. And one of my goals on this hunt was to recover some mushroomed bullets from the hogs so that we had something to photograph for advertisement purposes. we got exit wounds on everything from every angle.
Yep.
Instant kills, and wasn't able to recover even a single bullet.
Well, the other day we were doing some ballistics gel testing, and we found that the 100 grain Swine Smasher was penetrating around 26, 27 inches of ballistic gelatin. So all of the shots that we made, broadside shots like right in the lung or heart cavity, that area, they all had 100% pass through. We couldn't recover any projectiles either, but we have recovered some in ballistics gel, and we saw that there was definitely, I would say, about 85 to 90% weight retention. It is a bonded core in that projectile, so it holds together really well. I like it, you know, and I like the idea of getting a 100 grain projectile coming out of an AR like that. Is awesome. You get that 25 caliber pill, a little bit larger, good flat trajectory. I mean, it's a great cartridge.
Yeah, it is. It's the 25 caliber bore is about the optimum for that case capacity. You get the most for the least. I mean, it far exceeds the performance of the 5.56, and it performs better than the 300 Blackout. You know, it's right in between. It's about the optimum bore diameter. 87 at 3,000. We got a 70 grain varmint load that runs 3150. And we have the 100 grain Swine Smasher that runs right about 2,600.
Nice. You know, one thing I want to impart there is I noticed that we were running an SDN6 suppressor on my, particular rifle that I brought, and the pitch and the tone of that gun suppressed through a 308 can was excellent. It was very, very gentle on the ears, not very bad at all. I mean, sure, it's still supersonic, it still has a bit of a pop, but, you know, I made a couple of shots where I was maybe 100, 150 yards away from Chad, and he said it sounded like a 22 long rifle going off, suppressed. So it suppresses nice, the pitch, the tone of the suppression's very nice. It's not hard on the ears at all. It has very nice tone.
One of the reasons for that is we get, because of the 25 caliber bore in the 5.56 case capacity, we get virtually 100% combustion of the powder in a 20-inch barrel. What we found is while our velocities, our advertised velocities are from a 24-inch barrel, we get virtually the same velocity out of a 20-inch barrel, which tells me we're getting complete combustion.
Yeah, so the burn rate you're using a powder that burns up before it leaves the barrel and everything like that.
And that helps to keep that boom down. You'll notice, you know, of course it's loud without a can, any gun is, but it has less of a crack than the 5.56 does without a can.
Good deal. Yeah. Well, I definitely want to take another moment to thank you for including us on this hunt. This has been really awesome. This has been in the works since around January. We've been kind of talking about it and putting this together, and it's been a really fun trip. I hope you guys can see in this video the amount of fun that Chad and I are having, and definitely want to thank Chad because he always has to spend a lot of time behind the camera. He doesn't always get to shoot, but this time he got to kill him a couple of pigs, got to squeeze some triggers. Guys, you know, Chad does a lot to try and put these videos together, make it fun for y'all. And sometimes it's tough. It's really hard to be behind the camera when there's pigs dropping on the ground. And I'm glad he got to pull some triggers on this trip. Yeah. So we all had a blast. It was a great trip.
Well,
so thanks, Jay.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. All right, let's go pull Paul aside. We're gonna have a chat with him and close this video out. All right, well, I'm here with Paul. He is the ranch boss here, Independence Ranch. Paul, thank you so much for accommodating us on this hunt. We really, really enjoyed ourselves. And your staff was so professional and making sure that we had everything we needed. They were just Johnny on the spot with getting those pigs out and getting them to the butcher, get them cleaned up.
Well, we were fortunate. We were due a lot of rain this weekend, and we got lucky. We had some great hunts in between rainstorms. It was relatively dry. We missed 95% of the rain that we were expecting, so the weather was with us on this hunt.
Oh, I know, and that first night we were out calling coyotes, and you know, the one guy was like, yeah, we're about to get a rain shower. We were just adamant to be out there and calling those coyotes. I mean, we didn't care, but luckily that rain came in. It was late at night, and it just blew through, and we were good to go. But that's Texas.
Yeah, that's Texas. So we were fortunate on our weather. It was with us, and we were able to get some nice hunts in with some success. And we appreciate you bringing your team out here, having a good hunt. And we always try to accommodate you guys when you come out to the ranch, and check us out online, independenceranch.com, and there'll be some links in the description below. And again, thanks for coming out, and we'll see you guys again next year.
Oh, absolutely. We'd love to come back. We're definitely coming back. So
fantastic.
Paul, thank you so much. And guys, thanks for watching today's video. We really had a ton of fun putting this together. Hopefully you saw some things that you learned a little bit from. We definitely learned a lot about the 25-45 Sharps. Awesome caliber. We love it. We will be back. Thanks, Paul.
All right. Thanks again.
Y'all have a good one.